everyone. Today also we shall solve some problems on work done and power. A boy weighing 350 newtons climbs up the 30 steps, each 20 centimeter high, in 1 minute. Calculate the work done and the power spent. Let me write the data first. What is given? Force is given. That is weight. Weight is nothing but force only. So 350 Newton. Weight is nothing but force. It is equal to 350 Newtons. And he is climbing how many steps? 30 steps. Each 20 centimeter high. So now here you see 30 steps and each step is 20 centimeter high. Now you have to calculate what is the total displacement done by the boy while he climbs 30 steps. So now here displacement is equal to how many steps? 30 steps multiplied by 20 centimeter. You convert it into meter. It will be 0.2 meter. This will be the displacement. Now, what is the time taken by the boy? Time taken is 1 minute. So, 1 minute will be equal to 60 seconds. This is the data. Now, 30 into 0.2. How much it will be? It will be 6 meters. This is the displacement and also time taken. Now what we need to calculate? Calculate the work done. Now we know the formula. Work done is equal to force into displacement. Now here force is given as 350 Newton. That is equal to 350 multiplied by what is the displacement? Displacement is 6 meters. So this will come to 2100. This is the work done. Now, second question. What is the power spent? We also know that power is equal to rate of doing work. That is work done in the given time. Now already we have calculated the work done. It is 2100 joules by 1 minute means 60 seconds. So if you simplify, how much you get? 3 times is 18 and 5 times is 30. So 35 watts. So work done will be equal to 2100 joules and power is equal to 35 watts. Only that you have to remember here in this problem, displacement. While you calculate the displacement, you have to take the number of steps and the height of each step. Then only you will be able to get the correct displacement done by the body. And here in this case, it is 30 steps multiplied by 20 centimeter means 0.2 meter. It will be equal to 6 meters. So you have to be careful while calculating the displacement in such type of problems. This will be the solution. Yet another problem for you. A boy takes 3 minutes to lift a 20-liter water bucket from a 20-meter deep well, while his father does it in 2 minutes. Now what you have to do? You have to compare two things. One is the work done and second one is power developed by both boy and father. And next question, how much work each does? So this is the question. Now what we are given with? We are given with the density of water. Density of water is 10 to the power 3 kg per cubic meter and the G value is given as 9.8 Newton per kg. In my previous video I have told you that if the units are given as Newton per kg for G value, then it is nothing but 9.8 meter per second square only. Please do not confuse with the units. Newton per kg is nothing but meter per second square. Now we shall first write the data for the boy. How much time the boy is taking? time taken by the boy is 3 minutes. How much volume of water he is lifting? Volume lifted is 20 liter. Now, what is the height through which the water is being lifted? It is height is 20 meters. Now, height here he has given vertical depth or height, that is again displacement only, so it can be considered as S only, is equal to 20 meters. While his father does the same. Now, father is taking much less time, he is taking 2 minutes only. Again, for the same work, he wants to lift 20 liter of water, and again displacement is 20 meter. Now, here little conversions have to be made. Now, 3 minutes, if you convert it into seconds, it will be 180 seconds. 2 minutes will be equal to 120 seconds. Now, volume is given in liters here. Now, this must be converted into standard international, that is cubic meter. Let me write the conversion for you. 1 liter is equal to 0.001 cubic meter. This is the conversion you have to remember. Now, 20 liters will be equal to 20 multiplied by 0.001, which will be equal to 0.02 cubic meter. So, here what is the volume of water lifted by both boy and father? It will be equal to 0.02 meter. Volume will be equal. So, these things must be done before we proceed with the problem. And one more thing, here we are not provided with the mass to calculate the force, because we know that work done, whenever you want to calculate work done, you have to calculate first what is the force. Now, we are not given directly with the force, we are not given with the mass also, but we have volume and one more, that is density. Now, here one more formula you have to remember. Density is equal to, density rho is equal to mass by volume. Now, volume of water is given for us, density of water is given for us, mass of water can be easily calculated. Now, first let me calculate what is the mass of water lifted. Mass of water lifted is equal to, what is the volume of water? 0.02 cubic meter. What is the density of water? 10 to the power 3 kg per cubic meter. This is the mass of water. And the G value is given as how much? 9.8 meter per second square. Now, let us see what will be the work done. Now, if you look at this data, now both boy and father are lifting the same volume of water through same height or depth, and the mass of the water lifted by both of them remains the same. The force applied by both boy and father will also remain the same. If you just see the formula, W is equal to F into S. F will be equal to mg. Now, M and G and S are same for both boy and father. Hence, the work done by both of them will be equal. So, directly we can write the work done by both boy and father will be in the ratio 1:1. In the later part of the problem, we will be calculating how much work is done by both boy and father. Now, by looking at the data given, directly we can infer that both will do the same work, because here work done will not depend upon the time. Power depends on the time, but work done does not depend on the time. It depends on only on force and displacement, and force is same for both and displacement also is same for both. That's why the work done, if you compare the work done, then it will be in the ratio of 1:1. Now, Second question. Second sub question in first one. What is the power developed by them? Now, if you see the power developed by the boy, power developed by boy will be equal to work done by boy by time taken by the boy. So, already we know that work done remains the same. Let me write it as work done only. What is the time taken by the boy? It is 180 seconds. Okay. Next. Likewise, what is the power developed by father? It will be work done by father divided by time taken by father. This will be work done by father by how many seconds? 120 seconds. Now, work done by boy and work done by father remains the same. So, if you take the ratio PB by PF will be equal to WB by 180. Next, reciprocal of this, it will be 120 by work done by father. This will get cancelled. Now, what will be the ratio you see? 6 2 times, 6 3 times, it will be 2 by 3. So, we can write power developed by both the boy and father. If you compare, it will be in the ratio of 2:3. This is work done by boy to work done by father. It will be equal to 1:1. Now, this is the solution for the first question where we have compared the work done by the boy and father and power developed by both of them. Now, next what we need to calculate, how much work is done by both boy and father. Now, work done is equal to F into S. Now, what is the formula for F? It is mg into S. Now, as I told you, we are not provided with mass, but we are provided with the volume and the density. So, I will write it for you. Volume into density into G into S. Now, just substitute all these things. 0.02 multiplied by 10 to the power 3 multiplied by 9.8 multiplied by, what is the displacement? Here 20 meter. Now, if you just simplify, it will come to 3.92 kilojoule. This will be the solution. Next one, a pump is used to lift 500 kg of water from a depth of 80 meters in 10 seconds. We need to calculate the work done by the pump, the power at which the pump works, and the power rating of the pump if its efficiency is 40%. A different type of problem I have here. Here we have to calculate efficiency. Efficiency is given for us. You need to calculate what is the power rating of the pump. Of course, we already well versed with the work done. How to calculate work done and power developed. First, let us solve a sub question. Now, work done by the pump will be equal to force into displacement. Now, force is not given directly, but mass is given. And the gravity is given mgs. Now, what is the mass? 500 kg multiplied by gravity is given as 10 meter per second square. What is the displacement? 80 meters. Now, how much it will be equal to? It will be equal to 40. These many joules. Or you can write it as 4 into 10 to the power 5 joules. This is the work done by the pump. Now, B sub question, power developed. We know the definition for power. Formula is work done by time. Time is given as 10 seconds. Work done, how much you are getting? 4 into 10 to the power 5 joules by 10. Now it will be equal to 4 into 10 to the power 4. That can be written as 40 kilowatts. Kilo is 10 to the power 3. So 40 kilowatts is the power developed. So we are done with these two solutions of questions. Now, for last question, what is asking, you have to calculate the power rating of the pump if its efficiency is 40%. For that, hint is given in this problem. Efficiency is given as useful power by power input. Now here, useful power is given for us. What is the useful power here? Useful power already we have calculated. Useful power will be equal to 40 kilowatt. We need to calculate the power input. Efficiency is given for us. So efficiency is how much? Efficiency is 40%. 40% is equal to useful power already calculated 40 kilowatt. 40 kilowatt means 40 into 10 to the power 3 watts divided by power input. Now here 40% means it is a 40 by 100. Then 40 by 100, how much it will be? 40 by 100, it will be equal to 0.4. 0.4 is equal to 40 into 10 to the power 3 watts by power input. This implies power input will be equal to 40 into 10 to the power 3 by 0.4. That's all. Now how much you will get if you simplify? You will get it as 100 kilowatts. This will be the solution. I have a small assignment for you. I will read out the problem here. Rajan exerts a force of 150 newtons in pulling a cart at a constant speed of 10 meters per second. You have to calculate the power exerted. Try this out. Good luck. See you in next video.